Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more One Piece. Episodes 634, 35 and 36. Last time around we saw Luffy registering for this Colosseum upcoming Battle Royale. He registered as Lucy, as his alias, and he is going to participate in this Battle Royale, and we already saw him taking down one dude who won this tournament apparently like 51 times or whatever, uh, and they weren't even properly fighting, right? It was in the preparation room, right? In the like people are training and whatnot, and there is this guy who just got upset at Luffy because he's like small looking and he has beard, so they think. But I'm pretty sure he said fake bearded like Brett or something, so he saw through Luffy's disguise, and Luffy just rolled his ass, and they were about to disqualify Luffy, but some folks stepped in, and you guys told me that they are from Kano Kingdom, which is One Piece's equivalent of China, right? We have Wano Kingdom, which is supposed to be Japan, and we have Kano Kingdom, which is supposed to be China, so that's pretty cool. At the beginning of previous set, we saw the blind, badass old guy in action. He has some sort of crazy ability. He is hella strong man. Zoro sensed the beast there, and Luffy could tell immediately, so that was pretty awesome. The fact that he said that it's better for the sake of both him and Luffy for him not to tell him who he is. So it's pretty possible that that guy is working for Doflamingo. At first I thought that he might be the conjurer person that Kinemon is after, but it's clearly not him. Zoro is still chasing after his sword, and Sanji has been captured by Violet, man. She's pulling him by nose, man. He's completely fallen for her, and he was even saying, he was talking about like almost like he was writing a letter to Nami and Robin apologizing for leaving, and mentioning that he's sorry to Luffy as well for abandoning the mission, right? So he really thinks that he ran into love of his life, but obviously I think that she's just looking to use Sanji, even though she really like feels genuine in certain scenes, right, when she's blushing or crying, but I just think that all of that is fake. And hell, she even straight up told Sanji, I want you to murder someone, which is pretty wild. So they got into some pretty interesting situations. We didn't see the other group, Law, Usopp, Robin, and Nami, Chopper, Brook. Nobody from them. Kinemon is also like running around. Somebody was following him. We saw a bunch of new characters. That pirate noble guy who is very interesting. The ladies are falling where he walks by, so I called him equivalent of Boa Hancock, right? But just a male version. So the girls love him, and there were some other like silhouettes and very wacky character designs, and I have a feeling that those will be participants that will advance the most, right? But ultimately will be defeated, and obviously Luffy is going to win. But I feel like I forgot to mention someone. Fucking Bellamy, man. I mean, it would be better if I didn't remember, bro. That fucker came here, man, and they said that he has 100 million bounty, which means that he advanced a little bit, because if I remember, he had like around 50 mil, and when they found out that Luffy has 100 mil, they were all surprised, man. So it's pretty interesting to see him reaching 100 million, man, but Luffy is miles ahead. He advanced so much, man. So they will certainly encounter each other, and that's gonna be interesting to see. So yeah, without further ado, let's start episode 634. Let's begin, guys. All right, guys, where do I even begin, man? Issho, the blind badass dude, is an admiral, so his strength makes perfect sense, and he's probably like a huge trouble, man. And as I mentioned earlier, it didn't really cross my mind. I wasn't thinking too much about it, right? But since we had the fight between Aokiji and Akainu became Fleet Admiral, and Aokiji left, they're left with one Admiral, that is Kizaru, right? And apparently they are filling the gaps, man, for at least one Admiral. So that's why I asked, does it have to be three, right? Because it's kinda iconic, right? The three Admirals that we met so far, and then Luffy was standing in front of them during Marineford and everything. So if that's the case, there might be another one that we are unaware of, man. But that dude being an admiral is trouble, man. That's why he said that line. If I tell you who am I, it's not gonna benefit you and me. And it makes perfect sense because they would have to fight, right? In that case. So that's pretty wild, and I'm surprised that he knew he didn't want to pick fight with Luffy there, and also Luffy kinda helped him there. He could, he had a chance to see the very good nature of our boy Luffy, man. So that's pretty interesting. And not only that, we have Jesus Burgess competing for Flare Fruit, and he won the battle royale in A block, man. He won and he teared off that mask and revealed himself, which is a kinda Chad move, man, because Blackbeard pirates are also very well known. We have a bunch of dangerous dudes with high bounties. We have this interesting character Bartolomeo and Bellamy who are in the same block, and there is this King Elizabeth or whatever that needs to shadow box or whatever for 1 hour in order to throw one kind of destructive punch, and they're like surrounding him, and there is his tactician who looks very goofy. It's very hilarious, man. And then there is this like mysterious gladiator Ricky, and because we saw the situation with Burgess, somebody wearing a helmet, it has to be somebody that we know, man. It has to be somebody that we know. But nobody's coming to my mind, bro. Really. So the pirate noble Cavendish, or as Luffy said, Cabbage, is watching these fights together with Luffy, and this guy fucking appears out of nowhere and asks for Garp. He immediately could tell that it's Luffy. Like, I don't know how, but now Luffy is sandwiched between the two guys. That one guy wants to kill him because of the spotlight that Luffy took, of course unintentionally. It's kind of petty, but the other dude is also kind of petty because he's transferring the grudge that he has for Garp to his children and grandchildren, which is also pretty fucking wild and petty. So Luffy is kind of in very unthankful situation right now. I wonder how will that play out. Obviously they won't beat Luffy or kill him or anything like that, man, but I'm really curious about that. Then there is that girl Rebecca, who seems very sweet, and also she wants to win no matter what. She said that this is her last time competing or whatever, so she's really like gonna go all in apparently, and she entered some sort of bullying, to put it lightly. We don't know what happened, but apparently a lot of those competitors know her, so there is that as well. There is stuff with Cypher, Paul, Zero. They are here. Robin noticed them. They were walking near that bridge that I guess they can't cross because they have those signs, keep out or whatever, but they will probably be able to do it. So there is that as well. As I said, it's so hard to keep track of everything. Zoro got his sword and he got rolled by something that sounds like very small or whatever. Sanji is still with that girl Violet. He's demonstrating his power, and it seems like she's really falling in love with Sanji. So there is that as well. There is stuff on the Thousand Sunny when Chopper and Brook opened the door to that like creepy, like distorted, like LSD trippy, like whatever dimension or something. So what the fuck is going on in our ship as well? Like there is so much, man, so much to track. Those dudes going after Kinemon, they're going after Sanji as well in those funny uniforms. The stuff with Navy, I don't know. I think that they captured Kinemon, but I'm not sure yet what happened. Whew, even the discussion between Luffy and Bellamy went pretty good. He doesn't hold a grudge against him anymore, and he visited Sky Island himself, which I respect because of that punch and Luffy beating his ass. He actually started dreaming and believing, it seems, and he went there. I hope that he didn't hurt anyone, man. That would be kinda fucked up, man. But yeah, they will probably be fine. They have like Viper and Gunfall and the gang up there. They will be fine, probably. They even got the gold. I mean, I don't know, the more I think about it, didn't he mention like that his crew got fucked up? Maybe they were really fighting against Skype people. But yeah, I think he took that pillar of gold that our crew didn't want to take all the way back in Skypiea, man. All those little details are so precious. I love it. Yeah, that was pretty wild. I'm so excited. This arc is going super hard so far. I'm enjoying, I'm loving it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.